Near the end of the course, you are going to write up in essay form a final reflection related to some question prompts that I have provided for you. Although you might want to make this a lot longer than it is, this is really just a brief synopsis of a final reflection of things that you thought before the class and then now. It only needs to be 2 to 3 pages, so please do keep it short, concise, and on track. The most important thing to start with is talking about how your attitude or philosophy has changed towards secondary reading. In order to do this, you're first going to need to state what was your attitude on secondary reading before you entered this course. Then you're going to need to talk about what it is now after taking the course. Additionally, you're going to outline how did your philosophy change, or if it didn't change, why didn't it change? You're also going to talk about what was the most beneficial information you learned in this class. Try to keep it short and simple. If you're someone who has trouble thinking of just one thing you learned or gained out of this class, maybe talk about 3 top things that you thought was the most beneficial. Additionally, you're going to talk about how is all the information you learned in this class beneficial to the future. And then lastly, you're going to pull out one thing that you learned that you did not expect to learn. There's a template for you to follow, so you do need to download that and use it. It'll help with your organization of this essay and just essentially fill in as it says. There's also a rubric for this as well, the final reflection rubric, and I've posted a student example for you to check out as well, which was really well done. Make sure you use your best writing conventions. This is pretty close to our last assignment in class, right before you take your final exam. Make sure you use Times New Roman, 12-point font, black ink, and double spacing. Any questions, please let me know.